Hello, DommeNation, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. And welcome back to another episode of Dom Diaries. This episode is going to be about my first month in Findom and what I learned. Run that intro.
Nothing in this world that I like more than checks. Money. All I really wanna see is the money. I don't really need a D, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the money. I got bands in the coop.
So, okay. I need to stop looking at my phone. Like, seriously. I wrote this down, so I'm going to be looking up and down a lot because I could not memorize it. It's so much stuff that I learned. It's my first month being a Findom. Let's just say it was a lot. Hold on. One of these cats. Fucking Gladys. Anyway. Yeah, so in my first month as a Findom, I went from like basically just wanting to do this for a really long time to learning about what this really takes. And I'm just going to tell you what I learned. That's it. That is just a really simple thing. So, one of the first things I learned was subs aren't just out in the open. I mean, they are, but they're not just open and all over you when you start. I mean, I guess like with anything, but it doesn't matter what you're selling, what you look like, what you're like putting on sale. These subs ain't the ones that are paying as far as Findom goes. Like true Findom, they not just like boom in your DMs. For the most part, you should not be going to sub soliciting them, but you may have to follow some. They're not just out here like, oh, scrolling. Oh, I like you. I'm going to follow you. Oh, I like you. I'm going to follow you. Oh, I like you. I'm going to follow you and DM you and be like, hey, can I send you $1,000? Like, it ain't nothing like that. Number 2, on Twitter, and just like most places, but mainly Twitter because it's a huge community on Twitter because Twitter lets you do pretty much a lot of stuff. Most subs are fake, and wait, what? What did I write? Most subs are fake. There are a lot of people out here that will try and con you into giving them free content or free time, and honestly, like, you just don't have time for that. A way to spot a fake sub is, one, if you have a verification video. Also, I have 2 videos on that up here. If you have a verification video and they come in your DMs and they're like, hey, I want to spoil you, I want to do this, I want to do that, but verify yourself. Fake, fraud. Don't even reply to them. Just delete, block, get them out. Like, don't even let them lurk on your page no more, because you already know I have one. That's how you found me, because it's at the top. It's usually pinned at the top of your page, so there's no way they didn't fucking see it. Somebody breaking in my house? Okay. Yeah. Another way to know they're frauds is like, if they hit you, say on Penny Deal or something like that, and they're like, oh, I don't be on here, hit me on Kick. Okay, that's a normal thing. As soon as you hit them on Kick, oh, how can you verify yourself? First of all, you found me on Penny Deal. I'm not like, block. in a few of my videos, you will hear me say, I ignore people. I dead ass. If I don't hear cash sounds, I'm not replying. Like, if you don't hit me with the, hey, I saw your video on this and something legit, I'm not replying. Like, I don't have time. If I could Millie Rock, I would do that. Like, no. Something else. Most Doms really don't know what they're doing. And that was including myself. You'll get a lot of these new pages. All you got to do is go on the page and see when they joined. Even if they joined like 10 years ago, say they joined in 2009, 2010, they only got 200 followers. Just scroll down their tweets. You'll see how long they've been a Dom. I could have used the page that I started, I don't even know, a few years back and just redid it because I have like 12 followers on there because I never did Twitter until I did Dom stuff, honestly. Could have used that one, but I just didn't because I didn't want to lose that name. So yeah, like a lot of these Doms don't know what they're doing. They're not really trying to learn. They kind of just scroll on pages and see what other girls are doing and imitate that. So don't be worried if like you just started or you're planning to start and you don't really know what to do. Just go do some research. If you don't know what you're doing, that's fine. I didn't know what I was doing. I was kind of doing imitation posts and all that for like 2 weeks. Then that fell off because that's just not who I am. So that just fell off. If you can keep that up, shit. If it's gonna work for you, let it work for you. Whatever. You can make money selling literally random videos. I have posted random videos of me to my clip sites that have sold multiple times at like over $5. And this is just like me doing random stuff. This isn't me doing anything off the wall. This isn't me like doing nothing like any kind of worship videos, any kind of humiliation videos, none of that. Like, this is just random videos I took and posted to my vanilla Instagram. They sold. You can sell literally any kind of video and make money off of it. Now, granted, if you're doing it on these sites, it is going to take a cut. Pretty much every site takes cuts. If you're not getting directly paid from sub to you, they're going to take a cut. So just keep that in mind. And the cuts seem like, oh, it might not be that much. But when you're getting 40% taken out of $5.99, you end up with like $3 and some change. Y'all got to do some math now. Like, if you sell a video for $100, you only getting 60. 40% out of 100%. Remember that. What else? There are like literally a million sites you can be on. I have a video about that. Check that out. There are a million different sites that you can be on, and being a Dom is still super taboo. Now, when you get into the Dom community, you're going to see everybody wants to do it, and it seems like, oh, it's so wide, but you're going to find yourself saying like, oh, well, I can't tell my friend this, or I can't tell my mom this, or if you're that kind of person, like, because it's still super taboo. As many people that are into the fetish life, there are probably twice as many people who don't want to admit that they're into it or really don't like the thought of it. So learn that. I don't really care though, so my mama can find out if she wants to. You will get unsolicited dick pics. Nobody likes those. Like, nobody likes unsolicited dick pics. I mean, if you do, power to you. Personally, I don't. I don't want to see your nasty little pink dick if you didn't pay me. And if I'm not doing dick rates. Because if you pay me, I don't want to see your fucking dick. If you want me to do a dick rape, by all means, pay me and send it. Send me a little video. I used to get so many videos. I remember I gave my number to this guy, and now I'm thinking back, he definitely had a fetish. He would send me so many videos of him jacking off. And even in high school, I used to get this guy that would call me. I've been dealing with fetish shit for a long time, apparently, and I just didn't realize it. I would have this guy call me and talk to me on the phone, and I never liked him, and I always wondered, I'm sorry, I always wondered why he would call me and talk to me on the phone, and like he wouldn't really be saying nothing. And this nigga, this guy would be jacking off on the phone to my voice. And by the time I found out, that's like when I just cut off contact with him. But I'm like, that bitch should have paid me. If I remember how to find him and his name and who he was, which I don't, I would make that bitch pay me right now. Anyway, you're going to get some unsolicited videos and pictures and things. So keep that in mind. Like, it's something that I guess you know, but you don't really think of, like, when you're doing this. Like, oh, unsolicited dick pics. Cool. Didn't think anybody was going to send me those. Had to block a few people like that for my OnlyFans. I still got my money, though. What? Oh, I can't read my own handwriting. So, if you're brand new to this and, like, you have not done any research or you just kind of decided you want to dip your toe in the pool of it and you don't know about it, there are a lot of, and this is not to judge anyone, but for the people who don't know anything about it, there are a lot of different, I'm going to say different, I'm not going to say weird, because to say weird would mean that what you're doing is weird, and I don't think it's weird. There are a lot of different types of fetishes that people have that you have no idea about. Like, it's going to be some stuff that you never heard of in your life. And people do this all the time, like sounding. I learned what sounding was. And as open-minded as I am and try to be, sounding still does not tickle no fancies for me. Like, I am cool on that. If you want to know what sounding is, go to my Twitter page. It'll be on there. I might, like, even pin it to the top. Check out my Twitter. I'll put a post about what sounding is. Or, I mean, you could always Google it. But yeah, that is it. That is like some of the top things that I learned in my first month as a Findom. And yeah, that you're going to have a lot of fun doing it. Comment below and tell me about some fetishes that you didn't know about, that you learned about. Also comment and just tell me how long you've been doing this. And what you found out that you like that you didn't know you liked. Like the video if you like it. Fuck it if you don't. Subscribe. Oh, snap. It's almost 6 o'clock. Subscribe. Hit the bell to get my notifications. And I will see you on the next episode of Domme Diaries. Bye.